Oh, hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. In this episode, let's talk about 2021 Scott Foil 30 Aero road bike. But before we start, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and hit that little bell icon because it's gonna help in growing the channel. If you are already a subscriber, then thank you. So, as I was saying, 2021 Scott Foil 30 Aero road bike. As you already know, Scott Foil is a pure legend when it comes to aero road bikes, one of the first which started this aerodynamically optimized frames and forks for the road bike. I will just drop some statistics about the Scott Foil bikes since they were first introduced in 2010, and from that moment all the way until now, as Scott says, they've managed to win 33 tour stages, grand tour stages, and also they have won 4 monuments with this bike and also 1 world title. I mean, pretty impressive score for the Scott Foil bike. So, let's first answer the question, who is this bike for? So, if you are in the market for the aero road bike, going as fast as possible in a straight line and transferring every watt of your power into the pure speed, then definitely you should check the Scott Foil range. So, aerodynamically optimized, everything from the frame and fork and some other components. But also, don't expect this bike to be a light bike. This is not the point of these bikes. A long time ago, there was a very good white paper research done by Cannondale when they were introducing their System 6, where they wanted to show that this aerodynamic gains that you can get with this kind of aero road bikes have a huge impact all the way until the gradients of about 6 to 7%, that this kind of aerodynamic advantage can really make a huge difference. So it's a very interesting white paper. You can still find it, for example, on the Cannondale website. But let's talk about this 2021 Scott Foil 30 bike. I gotta mention the retail prices. So currently, the retail price is $4,000 or approximately 3,600 British pounds. I mean, absolutely, eye-watering price. Is definitely not a cheap bike. And the thing is, from the data I've seen, this bike will be available in the shops probably like November, December this year. So you can't technically expect any special discounts this year. So you'll have to wait next year, 2021, to negotiate this bike price, and you have to negotiate. I strongly recommend you not to pay the retail. So let's say if you are in the US and next year you want to negotiate the price of this bike, behave nicely, be nice. And the target price for the UK, in my opinion, for the US, in my opinion, should be approximately $3,500. If you are in the UK, I would target the price of approximately 3,100 British pounds. It is totally possible to get these discounts. These are nothing special discounts for the Scott bike dealers, but definitely you're gonna have to wait a bit more until this first batch of the bikes is sold, because I'm definitely sure that it's gonna go like hot cakes, this first batch of the bikes. So let's dive in and let's see what do you get for your hard-earned money with this Scott Foil 30 bike for the 2021 season. I'll kick off with the frame and the fork. So this is a carbon fiber frame, foil disc HMF carbon fiber frame, aerodynamically optimized, internal cable routing, 12mm through axles, both front and the back, and you also have the replaceable derailleur hanger at the back. So HMF carbon fiber frames from Scott is not creme de la creme, top of the line that they can do. They can do this HMX carbon fiber frames. So of course you can't expect HMX level carbon fiber frames on these price levels. This is perfectly fine frame. Keep in mind that Scott offers a 5 years warranty on the carbon fiber frames. And also you will have a 2 years warranty for the carbon fiber forks. And this fork is the foil HMX fork, so you see a little bit higher level of carbon fiber with the carbon steerer, and of course integrated carbon dropouts, 12mm through axle. So all in all, I mean, top-notch frame and the fork, no special complaints here. As I said, 5 years warranty on the frame, 2 years warranty on the carbon fiber fork. When it comes to the shifting performance on this bike, you will have a superb Shimano Ultegra mechanical group set. So Shimano Ultegra R8000, everything from the shifters, front mech and rear mech. This is a superb mechanical group set, 11-speed mechanical group set. Absolutely top notch, no cutting corners here. Crankset on the bike is also Shimano's Ultegra crankset, R8000 crankset, 5236 chain rings, and it is with Shimano's press fit bottom bracket BB71. I mean, there shouldn't be any problems with this Shimano's press fit bottom bracket if, of course, Scott has respected all the tolerances that Shimano gives for their bottom brackets, so it should work perfectly fine. When it comes to the cassette on this bike, so you will get the Shimano's R7000 cassette, 1130 cassette. So this is a Shimano 105 level cassette. So this is a little bit of cutting corners here. It is brilliant that it is 1130 cassette paired with 5236 chain rings. So even if you want to attack some steeper mountains, it's totally going to be fine with this 1130 cassette. But I wish that they have included Ultegra cassette, because after all, this is a very expensive bike. Also, when it comes to the chain, this is the Shimano's HG601 chain. So this is again a Shimano 105 level chain, not the Ultegra level chain. And again, I wish they included the Shimano Ultegra level chain. So for example, it's totally fine out of the box, this chain and the cassette, but in the future, when you destroy this chain and the cassette, I would gladly upgrade to the Shimano Ultegra level chain and also Shimano Ultegra level cassette, and I would even fit the 1132 cassette on this bike, just so you have this really nice option of a bailout gear if you are attacking some steep mountains with this bike. Braking performance on this Scott foil is done by superb Shimano Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes, and this is with the Shimano's RT800 center lock rotors, top notch choice, 160mm rotors both front and the back. Again, no cutting corners in this department of the braking performance. When it comes to the handlebar, so this is this new Synchros Creston ICSL carbon combo, you know, the classical stuff that bike manufacturers do today, where they would put together this combo of the handlebar and the stem, aerodynamically optimized carbon fiber. I hope it's gonna work for you, because there's always a bit tricky of adjusting this handlebar and the stem. But as I say, this is an aerodynamically optimized bike, and they went with this combo of the stem and the handlebar. Seat post is the Synchros Duncan Aero. This is a carbon fiber seat post, which is always good, because you know that carbon fiber seat post will definitely soak up some of the smaller road bumps. When we look at the seat, you will get the Synchros Belcara seat. Again, Synchros is one of the, I would say, in-house manufacturers of components from Scott. I have no experience with this Synchros Belcara seat, but seats are a personal preference, and once when you find your desired seat, please do keep it as long as possible. Wheelset on this bike is the Synchros RR 2.0 bike, 2.0 wheelset, and when we quickly jump to the specifications of this wheelset, I'm just quickly looking at the rear wheel, so similar things apply to the front wheel. This is a very classical aluminium wheelset, so aluminium clincher disc wheelset, 24mm width with 28 holes on the wheel. Nipples are alloy. Spokes, they say stainless steel, and hubs, front and rear hubs, are again Synchros own hubs. This is a 3-pole system, sealed bearings, 12mm through axles both front and the back, and they don't mention the total weight of this wheelset, but since it's a very classical aluminium wheelset with Synchros hubs, I would expect it to be easily something like 1,800, 1,900 grams. And again, this is something in the future that would definitely benefit these bikes once when you destroy this wheelset, to upgrade to a bit more aerodynamically optimized wheelset. And for example, I would start with checking some of the DT Swiss wheelsets in the future, or maybe some of the Zip wheelsets. There are very good companies out there. When it comes to the tires, so you're gonna get the Schwalbe 1 race tire. This is a 28C tire, which is totally fine. I'm glad they included the 28C tire. And as far as I know, this frame can take up to 30C tires. So once when you destroy these tires, definitely buy another 28mm tire from many other manufacturers. You can keep with Schwalbe, you can go to Continental, you can maybe go to Pirelli. Many good tire manufacturers out there now, but it's brilliant that they've included 28C tire. Approximate weight for this bike, they say 8.1 kilograms, but they don't mention in which size. I suspect that this 8.1 kilograms is in some small sizes like size 52 or 54, but majority of the bikes will probably be 56 or 58. So I would easily add another 200-300 grams on top of that, so we can call it in size, probably size 56, 58. This can be easily 8.4, 8.5 kilograms bike, which is a decent bike weight, nothing special. Other manufacturers can do it on the similar level, but as I said, since this is an aero road bike, you can't expect it to be very light. So, in a summary, 2021 Scott Foil 30 as an aero road bike. Retail price $4,000 or 3,600 British pounds, which I strongly believe you need to negotiate. It's going to be hard to negotiate now in 2020 because they are just releasing these bikes, so you will have to wait next year and then be nice, negotiate nicely. Target price, as I said, for the US, in my opinion, should be $3,500 US. Target price for UK, 3,100 British pounds. So, you will get a carbon fiber frame and a fork from Scott, their HMF carbon fiber frame and their HMX carbon fiber fork. 5 years warranty on the carbon fiber frame, 2 years warranty on the fork, internal cable routing, aerodynamically optimized, 12mm through axles, front and back. You will also have the full Shimano Ultegra mechanical group set, so everything from the shifters, front mech, rear mech, crankset, everything is Shimano Ultegra. And then there is a little bit of cutting corners with the chain, which is Shimano 105 level chain, and also the cassette, which is the Shimano's 105 level cassette. But I'm glad they included at least 1130 cassette. So these are, small pieces, chain and cassette in the future that you can upgrade to the Ultegra level. When it comes to the cockpit parts, seat post, carbon fiber seat post, stem and handlebars, this is this combo of handlebars and the stem, carbon fiber. And when it comes to the wheel set, you will have the Syncross own RP wheel set, very classical aluminium wheel set, aluminium rims, Syncross own hubs. Again, I'm expecting this wheel set to be approximately 1,800 grams easily, and it is wrapped in the 28C tires from Schwalbe. So definitely an interesting offer from Scott in this domain of aero road bikes. And if you are in the market for this kind of aero road bikes, then definitely check the Scott Foil range for the 2021 season. So I think this is going to be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing, and if you do, please do subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you're always notified when I make a new video. And as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Pura Vida.